I like the location of the school. It's outside of the city, it's in a rather beautiful little valley.
The advantage of a school like this that really appeals to me is its size.
There's an informality that comes with being a smaller school. You don't have to go through as many procedures to get things done. You can make things happen.
If something needs to get done, we can get it done without going through many layers of committees and discussions and approvals. But we don't have a bureaucracy really.
My very favorite thing is the class size.
At this school, I feel like with my 10 kids in my classroom, we have more like a family. And I spend more time with them, and I really get to know them as people.
I knew everybody's name within about the first 2 hours, so that was nice.
And I think at one point last year I knew the name of every kid in the entire school.
It makes AST much more familial.
Everybody sees everybody else every day.
And the staff, everyone's done a great job with the staff. I think that he's gotten some really quality people here.
And the other thing is that AST, I feel like I have a lot more input into what I'm doing. I have a lot more autonomy in my classroom, and I can really teach how I like to teach.
So that's been really nice to have that freedom and that control in the classroom to teach and develop the way that I felt was best for the school and the students here.
You're able to build up a stronger relationship with the kids.
So you can be very creative and have a good time.
And I think that's very good, is for teacher has more opportunity to involve different field. I think the workload is more balanced here.
It's a good place to work for your career.
You know, you feel like you're treated with an amount of respect that you need to if you've been working in the profession for a while.
This has been the most pleasant place to teach.
You like to be part of a team of people who work closely together, and AST is a good place for you.
We have a volleyball season for boys and girls, both in high school and middle school. We have a soccer season, which is a co-ed season for our lower level, softball season for middle school. We have basketball seasons for both boys and girls, high school and middle school. And we have a track and field and a cross-country season. We have a climbing club, we have a skateboard club, we have various running clubs.
The Model UN program is it's a simulation of the United Nations where students act as delegates or ambassadors from specific countries and take up the positions of those countries on real-world issues and formulate resolutions, policies, resolutions, and debate and vote on resolutions and see what solutions are accepted and not.
It's nice when you're involved in so many different things because I might see the same kids 2 or 3 times in the same day.
I think we have pretty good kids. They're respectful, they work hard, and the best of it is we have very supportive parents.
You have school like this, K to 12, the kids is growing, you see them and then you see, how they grow.
The kids are great, they are generally hard workers and they're very polite, and after we've gotten to know them, they've opened up a lot more to us and we've had a lot of fun in the class.
They have much more international experience, they've traveled a lot more.
The kids who get education here, they are more independent in thinking and they're creative. They are not afraid of asking questions, they are not afraid of making mistakes.
Discipline problems, I don't know what they look like.
Absolutely no behavior problems whatsoever. Students are really motivated to work.
I've said it this way a number of times, it's the simplest way to say it. They're just a good bunch of people to spend the day with. Simple as that.
The people of Taiwan themselves, and Taichung in particular, are very friendly and open to foreigners.
So you will see people saying hi or hello to you, but they can barely say other things in English.
It's very safe here in Taiwan. There's absolutely no crime. You don't have to worry about things getting stolen from you, or any type of violent crime is just unheard of here.
There's just a general civility about the society itself that we find very pleasing.
I've really enjoyed living in this culture.
Taichung is now a metropolitan city. It's the third largest city in Taiwan.
I really like Taichung.
Taichung itself is really interesting.
Oh, there's something different every weekend, and we keep finding new things even after 2 years.
There's Little Europe where you can go out to eat. You can pretty much find any kind of food that you want.
We have so many restaurants in Taichung. We have Japanese restaurant, Italian, French, Indian, everything. Everything you can think of, we all have it.
You know, in the supermarkets, you can buy almost anything you want. So if you like to cook, you can cook any style of food you want to cook.
There's a lot of young foreigners who seem to have found Taichung, and it seems to be drawing a lot more people.
There's so much to do.
There's a good nightlife. There's good music.
Shopping is great because not only do you have really big department stores and really unique kind of boutiques, but you also have the night markets where you can buy a lot of interesting things at really cheap prices and eat a lot of interesting food.
It's really easy to live here.
There are community swimming pools.
Bicycling, we've found a couple of really good bike paths.
Right out here by the school, just about 5 minutes away, there's some great hiking trails.
Lots and lots of parks.
And there are some running tracks, and there are some gyms around town.
We like just riding around at night and looking at all the crazy signs and the lights.
You never know what you'll see. We try to carry our camera.
They have these big festivals, so there's lots of fireworks going off and incense and parades going up and down the street.
Everything's fairly reasonable in Taichung. Cost of living is reasonable.
You know, I live way on the outside of the city, near the mountains, near school, and I can get all the way to downtown on the other side of the city in, 15 minutes on my motorcycle. Traffic's not really too bad, it takes some getting used to, but once you get the feel of it, it's just like water flowing through the city, you just hop on your bike and you get there in no time at all.
If quality of life is important to you, then you'll find a good quality of life here.
Basically, from the moment I hit the ground in Taiwan, I've been really pleased with my experience here.
The island has so many opportunities.
It's a really beautiful country.
The nature or the parks in Taiwan are the most spectacular thing about the country.
We have Taroko Gorge, and you can even go to beach or just visit some Aboriginal village.
Camping, we've done that several times now.
And I like to snorkel and I like to scuba dive.
And so there's mountain biking and kayaking available here.
Hot springs is everywhere in Taiwan. In the north, in the south, in the east, west, it's everywhere.
We like to just get in the car on the weekends and go someplace new that we haven't seen before, and we've found a lot of really interesting places.
Sanyi is very interesting for the wood carving. It's a wood carving village.
If you would like to visit some big city, you can go to Taipei or Kaohsiung because it's just like other big cities in the world.
Taichung is the middle part of Taiwan, so if you want to go to the north or go to the south, it's easier.
But I think if you take a train or a bus, it's quite easy, and the bus is 24 hours.
There's a few short flights you can take to nearby islands that are fun to do.
It's a great place to be. You're centrally located between Guam, the Philippines, Japan, and Australia. Lots of travel opportunities.
We just haven't run out of things yet, and that's one reason we've decided to stay another year. There's more things to see and do that we haven't done yet.